Hey, you guys, it's your girl Aquila coming straight at you from Diva-Villege. My mind, my thoughts. Thank you guys for coming in tonight, to watch the show. Before we get started, I just have a couple of things that I need to tell you from the beginning. One, if you haven't already, go to my YouTube channel, which is Diva-Villege, and subscribe to my YouTube channel. So every time something goes on, if you don't catch it here on Facebook, you can definitely catch it on YouTube. If you haven't already gone into the store, go into Demaka. That's DEMAKA. Hey, Norman. .bandcamp.com. I'm going to have some new merchandise coming up. I stopped for a moment because the weather started changing. So since the weather was changing, I'm going to go right into my spring and summer with my t-shirts and things of that nature. Okay, because I figured that the sweatshirts would be a little bit too heavy. But anybody who wants any information or anybody who just still wants that sweatshirt, just let me know. Okay, so the name of the show tonight that I'm doing is called 9 Ways to Get Over Your Ex. And getting underneath someone else is not one of the ways to get over your ex. Okay? So, hey, Alyssa, how are you? So, people, me included, go through different emotions and different things when they end a relationship. Some people, they cry. Some people commit suicide. Some people just go into a deep depression because they don't know what to do. I'm not an expert, but I have a couple of things that I want to put out there to you. And you guys, it may work. And if you're going through a breakup and this works for you, let me know. The first thing, if you are having a breakup via male or female, what you want to do is break all contact. No Facebook, no, what you call that thing? No Twitter, no Instagram, nothing. Because if you are not with this person, why do you want to see, hey, D? Why do you want to see, hey, Martha? Why do you want to see what it is that they're doing? Because when you start looking at the stuff that they're doing, it's going to upset you. And it's going to make you go through these different changes and stuff. Block them, cut them off until you can get your emotions in check. Social media is out. People think that social media is reality. It's not. So when you see this and you're going to see either him and her, they're going to be out there with somebody else looking all happy and everything. And you're going to think that they're happy. In reality, they're just as miserable as you are. So cut all contact. There is no need for you to be on their page, snooping around, trying to see what's going on. There is no need for you to be trying to play that little game, putting stuff on your page and hoping that that person will come back and see it and make comments. If it's over, it's over. The next thing, take up a hobby or something. Hey, Michelle, get a hobby. Find something to distract you, to take you away from that mind frame. You know what I'm saying? The last thing you want to do is sit around and mope and whine. We break up, we sad, we upset. Okay, you go through that little grieving period. Once you go through that grieving period, let it go. It's no need for you to continue to sit and stew in that. Let it go. That's why you find something else to do. Join the gym. Get some new friends. Go bike riding. Hey, Willette, find something to do. Go help out at the blessing box. Find something to do. You do not sit around and mope and soak. Hey, Carolyn, and whatever you're going through, let it go. Because if you don't, you'll never be able to let it go. You're going to sit around. You're going to be depressed. You're going to be miserable. Remember what I said at first. Cut off all contact, all social media, Facebook, Twitter, what's that other one? Instagram. Cut off all communication. Use that block button. It's there for a reason. Block it. You don't want to see it. Start something new. Get yourself a hobby. Put yourself in a better frame of mind. The things that a lot of people, they don't do is pamper yourself. Sometimes you get so caught up in being in a relationship that you forget about yourself. You forget about who you are. So now that their relationship is over, take that time now to get to know yourself again. Hi, my name is Aquila. Get to know who you are and what's going on. Carolyn said, yes, no matter what, I stay activated and cut off all ties. You have to. Because if you continue with communication with that person, you're going to continue to be miserable. Not only continue to be miserable, you're going to find yourself in a position where you don't want to be. A position whereas this person is going to think, you know what? This person really has the hots for me. So since this person really has the hots for me, you know what? Let me just string this person along. Let me just treat this person any kind of way because I told this person it's over, but they still want to hang on. No, don't do that to yourself. Pamper yourself. Go on vacation. Go to a spa. Go to a lounge. Sit down with your girls. You know what I'm saying? Have a drink. Just relax. Let go of all that negativity because it's not going to get you anywhere. Be real to yourself. When I say be real to yourself, don't play that blame game. You figure out yourself. What did you do wrong? What happened? When did this happen? What could I have done differently? Don't sit there and say, oh, well, he did this or she did that. You did something too because it takes two people to have a relationship and people like to point fingers, So my next thing would be to sit down and have a conversation with your family or your friends. Have someone to vent to. But when you are venting, don't sit there and point fingers and say, well, this is what this person did. This is what that person did. Because one, I'm a strong believer in this. If you open up Pandora's box and you start telling people your business and they start making comments and stuff, you initiated that. So when you start saying to people, oh, he did this or she didn't do that, you know what they're going to say to you? Well, what did you do? What could you have done differently? I mean, come on. Let's think about it. It's not one person in the relationship. It has to be two people. Well, sometimes more than that. But realistically, two people are in a relationship. So you got to think of, wait a minute, he's crazy. So James is saying she did it all. See, this is what I'm talking about right here. See, stuff like this, you block it because Carolyn says right on to your part. My favorite words is responsibility and accountability. Those are my favorite words. Why? Because I feel that it takes a big person to be responsible for their own errors. You know what I'm saying? And then when you realize that you made a mistake, be accountable for your mistake. Don't be trying to push it off on somebody else like you didn't do anything. Listen, none of us are perfect. We get into these relationships and one day it's one way, the next day it's another way. But at the same time, you were there from the beginning. So you saw this start to build up. No relationship just ends overnight. Get that straight. Nothing ends overnight. So you have to have seen the pattern, seen the steps, seen that there was a change in him or her. It didn't just happen overnight. So you can't just say, I don't know what happened. You know what happened. Come on. Stop playing. You know what happened. This is why I'm saying when it's over, it's over. But you have to be able to accept it and let it go. I've been told that listen to music, and music soothes the soul. And I listen to a lot of different music. So the reason why I say listen to music, because you think about it, all those people, what you call them, those country singers and stuff, they got all those songs about all these different relationships they had. They sad, but this lets you know that what you are going through, you're not the only one, and it's going to get better. Understand what I'm saying? Sometimes when you listen to other people's problems, then you go like, damn, you know what? It ain't as bad as what I thought it was. You know what I'm saying? Things are going to get better. I am going to bounce back. And I'm going to be where I'm supposed to be and do what I'm supposed to do. Everybody have their own music that they like to listen to. Everybody does. And everybody knows that if you know me, you already know if I'm going through something, you already know who I'm going to listen to. Yes, I'm going to listen to Beyonce's album. Why? She's been through everything and I like her music. So Find something that you can relate to, something that sounds like something that you're going through. And by listening to it, someplace in there, it's going to give you a solution, and you're going to be able to pick yourself up and just move on. Except that it's over. It's over. There's nothing I can do. It's over. It's over. You move on. It's just that simple. I mean, hopefully one day you guys can become friends, and then you guys will be able to sit down, have conversations, laugh about it. But if not, it's over. So let it go. There's no need to try to hold on to something that's not there. Don't start calling this person. Don't start harassing this person. Don't go to places where you know this person is going to be at. I mean, come on. If you know this person is going to be there and you go there, you are going there to see this person. When you see this person, you shouldn't like have to puff your chest up and get this attitude and get mad. Why? Why do you want to let this person know exactly how you're feeling? Why do you want them to see that you're upset? Norman says, hell no. You can't go to the same places that you used to go to. So you guys have some of the same friends. Okay. So if this person is with the friend, you don't have to be with the friends at the same time unless you have that understanding. You know what? We broke up. I'm over it, but we can still be friends. And then you can do it. But if you can't, do not hang out with the same people at the same time, because it's going to bring those same old feelings back up all over again. Then what you're going to sit there and argue with the person? No. The last thing you want a person to know is how you're really feeling, especially if you're in a bad mood and you're upset because the relationship, and you want this person to think, you know what? I'm over. I'm a big girl. I'm over, so I don't even have to worry about this right here. You just don't do it. Carol said, keep your friends and I'll keep mine. You can say keep your friends and I'll keep mine. But if you've been in a relationship for a long period of time, you guys share some of the same friends. So speaking of friends, your friends are going to have to respect the breakup also. And when I say respect the breakup also, they can't be trying to do that little slick thing like, you know what, invite you over and then invite the other person over too. No. There are boundaries. You don't do that. You know what I'm saying? I'm trying to get over it. I'm trying to get myself together. So why are you going to have a situation and put us in the same place together? That's not a friend. Okay? Your friend is going to respect your feelings and give you that time that you need to recoup, to get yourself together. And I know you guys are going to say, well, this is crazy because we broke up. Even though you broke up, it's okay to still love that person and be okay with yourself still loving that person, even though you can't be together. It's no way that you can be with a person 10 or 15 years or even longer, and then you break up and you say, I have no feelings for that person. And Maury would say, that was a lie, because your feelings are still there. You may can't be around that person. You may can't live with that person, but there is no way you can say, I don't love that person. Trust me, there's no way that you can say it. If something was to happen to that person and you found out, you'll be one of the first people to call or run to that person to make sure that person is okay. So you have to let yourself know it's okay to still love this person. Even if I can't be with this person, it's okay for me to still love this person, because being in love, it doesn't go away overnight. Sometimes it lasts for years. Michelle says, right. Thank you, Michelle. It doesn't go away. And when people try to tell you, oh, you know what, forget about it. There's no expiration on this. There is no need to rush. Until you're feeling comfortable with yourself, then you can let it go. I mean, I'm giving you guys ideas and stuff. It may work, it may not, but it depends upon the individual. But if you keep putting yourself in these situations, it's not going to work, because it's a process with everything. Feel good about the person that you get involved with the next time. But before you get involved with somebody, remember, give yourself that free time. Give yourself that time to be to yourself. Maggie said, but when it's gone, it's gone. Maggie, when it's gone, but those feelings will still be there. They will still be there. They may not be as strong. They may not be where you get flutters in your stomach or whatever, but those feelings will still be there. So you take time to get yourself together. You know what I'm saying? Get your mind right. You know what I'm saying? Get your thoughts and stuff together. And then when you go out and you decide, okay, you know what? Now it's time for me to get into a new relationship. When you get into this new relationship, you're not going to rush. You're not going to see the first nice looking person that come by. You're not going to just jump and say, oh, this one is for me. No. What you're going to do is you're going to take your time and you're going to coast your way into it. And Smokey Robinson would say, let's cruise. Oh, you guys don't know about Smokey Robinson. So when I said cruising, you guys don't know what I'm talking about. But these old heads in here, you know what I'm talking about. Cruising. We're not rushing into anything. So now when you meet this new person, you take time to get to know this person. Let this person have a chance to get to know you. This is the only way that it's going to work. And this is what's going to help you to get over your ex. And when you sitting there talking to this person, do not bring up your ex or talk about your ex. You know why? Because the relationship that you are trying to start is going to be over. Michelle says, if you genuinely care for the person, it's natural to still have some type of care for him. Not love, but care. And I agree. We may can't get along. We may can't hang out, but there's still something there. You know what I'm saying? You might have had kids by this person or with this person. You may have just been with this person for a long time because at one point there was something that made you love this person. There was something that made you care about this person. There was something there. So to say, okay, you know what? Now it's just over. I just don't care. I just don't believe it. It doesn't work that way. So I'm giving you guys ways to get over a relationship, but I'm also telling you, be realistic. You know what I'm saying? There's no time frame on it, but be realistic about it. A lot of people say the best way to get over a relationship, and I said this at the beginning, is to get under someone else. That's not either. I'm here to tell you, it may sound good, but it's not the right thing. Michelle says, just don't bring your past into my future. Exactly. Like I like to tell people this right here. I think Usher did a song about that. And he was like, in this relationship, and he kept saying, I don't want to have to keep paying for your ex mistake. Remember that. You don't want this new person to have to pay for something that someone else did. So you don't talk about your ex. You don't talk about the breakup. You don't talk about any of that. You just, get into this new relationship. Carolyn said, take time to grieve. 100%. 100%. Because if you jump into the relationship and you're not over this person, you are going to cry, whine, complain, and it's going to spill over into this new relationship. And him or her is not going to sit there and deal with it, because their thing is, if you're still in love with this person, what the hell are you doing with me? When do I have my time? And that's something that you don't want. It's like she said, it's like a death. Take time to grieve. There is no time limit. There is no expiration, but you need that time to get over it. So people say, oh, you know what? I broke up with this person last week and now I'm with this person. You with this person, but what does it mean? Are you over this other person? If this person picks up the phone right now and call you and go, hey, Aquila, could you come over? Are you going to come over, or are you going to not take that call? That's how you can tell if you're over somebody or not. If you hear a song and it makes you cry, you're not over that person. If you hear a conversation or a smell and it reminds you of that person, you're not over that person. If you see that person with somebody else and you want to fight, you are not over that person. So you have to figure this out on your own. You have to take your time and do it. And the thing about it, when I say take your time, You can't listen to what other people are telling you. This is a decision that you have to make on your own. You have to decide when you've had enough. You have to decide when you feel that you're ready to go into another relationship. You have to decide if you are mature enough or adult enough to be friends with this person when you break up. You have to decide that when you see this right here, when you see this person, how you're going to react. Michelle said, I changed my number. See, Michelle changed her numbers because she said she wants no contact whatsoever. Like I said before, block it. Block the number. Block them on Facebook. Block them on any form of social media. Block them. She said she changed her number, and that's what worked for her. That's what you got to do. That's why I say for everybody, you have to do what works for you. And be blocked. Let me tell you something. When I first started on Facebook, the first button that I learned how to work was block. Anything that I don't like, anything that does not agree with me, or should I say anybody, you will be blocked. Not that I have any exes up here that's running back and forth. No, it's none of that. But like I say to you, give yourself some time. James said they still find you. Okay, they still find you because it's a million ways they can find you. But the thing is, when they find you, how do you respond? How do you react? Hold on, y'all. I need my glasses for this. This is Dolly George Harris. She said, initiate a rebound relationship is dangerous and selfish. I agree. You'll get someone else's feelings involved because you are giving love and attention to someone new, all the while wishing, girl, you just said a mouthful. You just summed up my entire show by saying that. Yes, because you rush into a relationship and you're not ready and you're trying to make this new person be the old person. And it does not work that way. You just said a mouthful. And this is my beautiful niece. She said it takes time to get over someone. It can be hard, but you got to learn to take control of your situation. 100%. If you're not in control of the situation, guess what's going to happen? You're going to be depressed. You're going to be miserable. You're going to go through all different types of changes. This is why I'm telling you guys, there are steps to get over a relationship. Well, what do you mean by that? Norman, well, you took it a whole step further. Norman said he moved out of the state. So by him moving out of the state, you can tell he definitely wanted no contact whatsoever. So I give you guys these steps. It's just a guideline. Am I a doctor? No. Am I a professional? No. But I got common sense. So I'm giving you guys things that I would do. Or if someone came to me to talk to me, ask me things, this is what I would tell them. This is exactly what I would tell them. Most important, I would tell them is don't let anybody rush you into anything. If you're not ready to pursue a new relationship, then don't do it. Oh, okay. Well, let's say she's just taking in all the comments. That's something that you're going to have to do on your own. People are quick to tell you to end a relationship. And then when you end the relationship and you all messed up in your head and you acting crazy, the first thing they're going to tell you was, you know what? You shouldn't have ended that relationship. You should have stayed in that relationship. This is why you have to realize, like my niece said, you have to take control. You're in control of the situation. And if you like me, I wouldn't tell too many people anyway, because again, once you open up Pandora's box and you start telling people your business, they have all the free range to give you their opinion. And sometimes you don't want to hear that opinion. Sometimes people don't grasp the concept that sometimes you just need somebody to listen. You don't want their opinion. You just need somebody to listen. And everybody don't understand that. They don't understand it. This is why I'm saying, when you go to somebody to have this conversation or vent about how you're feeling, make sure that it's somebody that you can trust, somebody that understands, and it's not somebody that's going to try to force you into something that you're not ready to be forced into. The comment, I have to put this here again. This comment that was put here by Dolly George Harris, this sums up my entire topic for tonight as far as steps to get over an ex. So I have to say this again. Initiating a rebound relationship is dangerous and selfish. You're getting someone else's feelings involved because you're not giving love and attention to someone new, all the while wishing and pretending it was your ex. Listen, I couldn't say this any better, and I'm going to end my show with that because I think that's a very, very powerful comment. But before I end the show, you guys know this is going to be on YouTube, so you will be able to watch it on YouTube, and it's going to be back up on Facebook. And anybody who wants to reach out to me and continue on this conversation, please feel free to do so. Like I said at the beginning of the show, thank you, Carolyn, and thank you for your input also. I greatly appreciate it, greatly appreciate it. And Norman said that everything is true. I appreciate you, Norman. I truly do. So I said this at the beginning of the show, so I'll say it again. Anybody who hasn't already subscribed to my YouTube channel, please subscribe to my YouTube channel. If you don't have a YouTube channel, you know what? You guys need to really take that time to set up a YouTube channel because there is so much stuff on YouTube. I didn't even realize how much stuff was on YouTube. Anything that you want to find and do is on YouTube. Hold up. I like to give everybody their props. Thank you, Dolly. Thank you, Michelle. And thank you guys all for all the input that you put in tonight. Get yourself a YouTube channel and then subscribe to my YouTube channel. If you guys get YouTube channel, let me know and I'll go in and I'll subscribe to your YouTube channel and I'll share it back and forth so everybody can subscribe to everybody's YouTube channel. If you go to my YouTube channel, it's Diva-Villege, but it's spelled DIVA-VILLEGE. It's not spelled the regular way because, of course, somebody else thought about the same thing. But DIVA-VILLEGE. So you guys go there and subscribe. And if you're there, let me know and I can subscribe to you also. Also at the beginning, hold on, you guys. Carolyn said, yes, supporting one another. That's what it's all about. I agree with that 100%. And that's my Marley. She's speaking, you guys. That's my baby. Also, I spoke about at the beginning, going to demaka.bandcamp.com. Okay, go there so that you can order my merchandise still. I still have a few bottles. Woo. This one is pretty. I still have my t-shirts. I hope that this year, since things is getting better, I hope that they have that walk so we can do the cancer walk because look what I have. This is for the cancer walk, and I want to give these out to people for the cancer walk. So if anybody that's supporting cancer or doing the cancer walk, regardless of what state that you're in, let me know, and I'll send you shirts and things. I'm going to have some more merchandise coming out. I know you guys saw my sweatshirts. My sweatshirt, they was dope. They was done by my cousin, Al Pacino Baines. He did those for me. I rock my shirts all the time. But the weather is changing, and since now it's starting to get a little warmer, I'm going to switch my stuff over to t-shirts and stuff. So you guys go to the site so you guys will be able to see exactly what's going to be put up there soon. I haven't put anything up there yet because I'm still working on it, but it's coming. And Diva-Villege has some more surprises coming. So you guys, thank you for riding with your girl. I truly appreciate it. I love each and every one of you. Thank you, Deirdre. I'm glad that you liked your shirt. Love each and every one of you guys. I'll see you guys next week. Good night.